Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, 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 grateful gang, 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 grateful gang, 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 grateful gang, 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 gang. And if you're not part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. Come on, come on. It's free 99. It costs you nothing to hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video with anybody you think it may help, as well as comment down below. Talk to your girl. You know I'm gonna talk back to you. Anyway, today we're gonna be doing our November reset. New month, new goals, all the things. I'm going to do it a little bit different. Sometimes we're sipping our tea, we're doing our cocoa, but I always start off talking to you about how my October went. So like my October reflections, I take time in my planners, back to the calendar, and I write out the things that hit me throughout the month as like something special to me. Sometimes they're small, sometimes they're large, but you have to know what you find important in your life. And it's always good to take some time to reflect on how your month went. I thought it would be kind of fun because you guys know that appearance, I know this is nothing to, that y'all know that for me, appearance has been a big thing, whether it's making sure my hair is done or making sure I put on, even if it's just mascara and some eyeliner, that I feel good about myself before leaving my house every day. So I figured as I did my reflections, I'm going to start the timer. I'm not going to really look at it. I'm just going to put it down over here and just have it going. And I'm just put on some makeup because, like I said, we were working on appearance. We're going to put on some makeup and talk about how October reflection went. So I'm going to just hit start. And we're off. Okay. So, October 1st. Starting off the month with a banger. Okay. Your girl, Elf Power Primer, went and bought herself an iPad. And if you've been watching me all month, you know because I bought it not flat out in cash, which is normally what us budgeters like to do. But I bought it, I applied for a credit card with Apple, and I bought it on that. But the good thing, it is a 12-month interest-free card. So I'm in for that. And I am already on my way to paying it off sooner than 12 months. My goal actually is to have it paid off by April of 2025, if not sooner. Okay. That iPad came relatively quick. It got delivered to me along with so I bought the iPad Pro Pencil, and the Apple Care for 2 years. The iPad came on the 7th and the pencil came on the 8th. So y'all know I was ready to unbox and share it with you immediately, which I already have a video out on the channel unboxing that. On the 5th and the 6th, I spent some time with my family because, you know, sometimes we get so, I let this kind of dry down a little bit. We get so caught up in just us and our lives and things like that, that we forget that we have family that's not always going to be there. So on the 5th, I spent some time and watched the game. I'm sure it was a Georgia game. The game with my dad, and had a great time, and my grandmother, because baby, my grandma be watching football for real. And I also on the 6th went over to my sister's house and helped her build a garbage can caddy. Yeah, strange, but it was like a wood pallet she created with like a little fencing unit. I'm just putting some Elf Power Primer grip on a sponge to wet it, to put her garbage can in. Fun times. It's always a good time with my sister, my youngest sister, and the kids were over there, so I got to spend time with them. Because I got my iPad, let me tell you, y'all, my friends, so the makeup is going to be Sephora Best Skin Ever. It is in shade 55N. That's the shade I'm using. I usually just use one that way. 1 to 2 full pumps, and that's it. My friends are the best. So my friend Lisa, who now has a YouTube channel, I'm so freaking proud of her. I'll link her channel down below. Okay. Yeah. And my friend, who shall remain nameless, was able to share some stickers with me for my downloads. And I love her for that, because she did not have to do that. She did not have to do that at all. And I'm so grateful for it, you know? All right, so let's talk about... Now, I tell you guys my stuff like pretty much in the order that they happen to me throughout the month. I know some people do like the highs and the lows. Girl, I just give it to you as I'm experiencing it. So on the 11th, I had done something that, I don't know how to say it. This is Fawn Pro Concealer, that I feel like God would not have been happy with me, you know, what I had done. And I have been struggling with that literally all month, y'all. I'm just like, oh my God, why did I do that? And then to make it worse, like I did it more than one time. And I was like, oh my God, you need to get your life together, Tara. But I was struggling with that for a bit. And luckily I have really good friends that I could talk to that like talk me off the ledge. And I am always trying to be a perfectionist, which is not really a real thing, you guys. It's really not a thing. Like no one is perfect but Jesus. And so of course, I repented and asked God for forgiveness and all the things, but I still felt really bad. And then I came across this Bible study plan on my iPad in the Bible app that was talking about how, and I'm just going to tell you quickly the story because I feel like it might help someone else if you're listening and if you're dealing with feeling like what you've done is just whatever. And it probably is not. Like there are people killing people, which a sin is a sin, right? And so it was this guy saying how if there's a money, like you have a $10 bill and it's brand new, it's $10, it's worth $10, right? And then you take that $10 bill and you go ahead and you crumple it up. Sorry, this is the Kosas Air Brow Clear Brow Gel. I got it for free for my birthday at Sephora. And he's like, if you crumple up the $10 bill and you throw it in water and you throw it in mud and you step on it and you spit in it and you rubble it all around and you do all the things, right? And then you unfold it and you look at the $10 bill. How much is it worth? Still worth $10. And that's like, he's like, that is like your life. Like you live your life trying to be pure and trying to do all the things and do all the things that you need to do. And even when you mess up, you're still worth $10 to the Lord. You're not any less valuable than you were when you were a brand new dollar bill or the brand new $10 bill. And I needed to hear that in that moment because I was feeling like, oh my God, I've done the worst thing. And it wasn't the worst thing in the world. But you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like super hard on myself when it comes to God. I really should let this concealer dry down a little bit. But anyway, that was just a little quick story. I was going through that for a bit. So I am doing much better now. And I'm like, God has already forgiven you, girl. Just forgive yourself. I realized that on the 15th, I need to work on sharing my emotional self. You guys, I am not good with emotions. I'm like a shutter downer. Yeah, I'm gonna shut down on you quick. Like if I just can't deal with it, I'm just gonna shut down. So here's some wispies, which are my normal one, Ardell. These are some demi wispies by Ardell, and I'm just gonna add some glue on them while we wait for this to come down. I use the Duo green glue because this one is like for hypoallergenic, I believe. And if you know me, like you know me, I'm always allergic to something. You guys, Jesus loves us no matter what. I feel like as long as, I think that what happens is we get so caught up with trying to be perfect and do the right thing, which we should, that then when we do something that's not right, the devil uses it as an opportunity to make us feel like we just can't. I don't know how I got off onto this. We just can't come back for that. And instead of repenting and asking God for forgiveness and moving closer to God, we end up moving farther away from God. And that was what I was struggling with. I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not, even though I've done something I know that God doesn't want me to do, I am not going to turn away. I'm going to keep, working on myself and asking for forgiveness and all the things, because if so, then the devil wins twice. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving right along. Some of y'all are probably like, girl, what? Around the 19th, I start feeling like I have seasonal depression. This part is longer than normal. I'm so sorry, y'all. I start to feel like, oh my God, I think I'm going through is this the right one? Seasonal depression, because like my house is in disarray. And whenever my house is in disarray, look at the mail just piled up. Like when my house is in disarray, y'all, my mind is in disarray. And I start to feel so bad. I'm buying so much food, eating out, because I feel like I don't have the energy to do anything. And I know that the sun is still out, but it's getting darker sooner. And I do feel like seasonal depression is a real thing, y'all. I don't think I get it, but it was really affecting me. So I had to like talk myself out of that as well. I was being attacked this here, this here middle of the month. My God, it was like, what is going on? Literally. So I had that going on. I had the repenting thing going on. Then I had the overeating going on, which also might have been, I should go get a mirror. Hold on, y'all. This is my NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink eyeliner, which also could have been like the whole thing with the repenting and stuff could have also been a reason why I really was doing this wrong, because I'm supposed to put powder on my eye. Well, we're not doing that now. Sorry, y'all. Normally I put powder where I put the eyeliner, and then I'll brush on some brown powder on my wherever this is, my eyelids. But we're not doing that now. These wings have become really big, but that's okay. Anyway, back to me. So I feel like maybe the overeating was also me coping with the whole thing not being okay with God and all that. So now we're heading towards the end of the month, y'all. And I'm just using some of this Maybelline Fix Me powder, I think it's called. Chill. Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me loose press powder. It's in the color 30. Okay, and that's just to set the, I have dry skin, so I don't even want to set nothing, but I know I'm supposed to. And I just take the loose powder there. But I'm going to set my under eye. I like this little black thing. Anyway, so we're now towards the end of the month. And I finally feel like I'm getting my life together minus the house, because the house still looks crazy to me in my head. But I'm doing normal things like laundry, having showers and things like that. So we're good there. But then I realized that I might need to start doing a prayer journal, a thought journal, something to like get my thoughts out of my head, because I also feel like that is messing with me. I know that some people can like pray and think about things in their heads, but I find that when I do that, I'm not as focused and I get all over the place with it. And I feel as though I need to say it out loud. There's something in my life about like saying things aloud that help me. So that's just that. And then on the 23rd, we volunteered at the food bank. I love that for us. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so the lashes are pretty dry now. They've been dry. I want to put them on. But so we went with work and volunteered at the food bank. And what is this? And I'm so excited. Sorry if y'all can't see me, but I need the mirror. Because I love to volunteer. Honestly, if I wasn't afraid of the highway, and I'm starting to think there is a way for me to get to the food bank not on the highway, which would be great. Because I always have a good time. Although I was a scale person, I was on the scale, y'all. Man in the scale. And I took that job, no lie, thinking it was going to be the easy job. I was supposed to put on mascara before I did that. Y'all, this is so much different when you're not trying to talk. When you're trying to talk, you're making mistakes. Because normally I put mascara on and it makes for my real lashes to get closer to the fake lashes. But we went to the Atlanta Food Bank with the job, and it was a great time. So I would definitely want to do that again. We did that, I think, 2 years ago. And I was in the Cheez-It room. The Cheez-It room was fun. This time we were making soup bags. And they were like with potatoes, onions, carrots. Baby, them things was hard work. They was hard work. We felt like we did work. We could have literally gotten gift cards for, what's that thing called? For a massage place after. Okay? Because it was work. Yeah. So that, but overall, I love helping people. I always said, like, I feel like I was on, you know, some people are like prophets and priestess and they can speak in tongues and things. I think I was sent here just to be a helper. I love helping people. I just love it. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm always butting into people's conversation if I know the answer, not because I'm being nosy, but because I want to help. You know, I'm just trying to help. I've always been like that. These lashes on as good as they gonna get, because I really can't even see good. So they're gonna be, I think this one's a little high, but we're gonna work with it. We gonna work with it, fam. And then I think the last thing, this is just a brush I'm gonna use to kind of wipe this away. The last thing that happened to me that was interesting was I actually went and met somebody on the 27th at the gas station. And it's weird to me because no one ever like talks to me out in person. I think I've had somebody meet me at the grocery store once. So like people don't usually talk to me, like try to talk to me in person. So it was very interesting to me, but he was cool. He was a cool guy. I got this cheek palette from Nika K from the beauty supply store for real cheap. Although I feel like sometimes it hurts my face. So I'm gonna use it, but I also feel like I need to get something from like a Sephora or something. Sometimes I feel like I get itchy in those areas. But yeah, that's pretty much, y'all, how my October went. Let me know down in the comments, how did your October go? Did you have like any big things that you did? Any big purchases that you made that you want to share with me? Yeah, y'all. So basically, that's it. I thought this was going to be a much shorter video. I was lying. Lying to myself, but it's going to be okay. It is whatever it is. I'm going to do the lips with you, but to continue the video on, I'll do the lips with you guys when we go over to the computer and we start talking about last month's goals. Also, our timer says we're at like 19 minutes and 20 minutes. Y'all gotta remember that I literally am doing this while talking to you, so it does not take me this long in the morning if I decide to put on makeup. It's usually about 15 minutes. Y'all, I'm being lazy in this because I don't feel like moving over to the next thing. I'm just gonna keep talking to you here. And I already had this printed out, and this was my October goal. So let's just remind ourselves of our scriptures. Psalm 23, 1 through 2. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures and leads me beside still waters. And then Psalms 5, 8. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make your way straight before me. Amen. All right. Financial and business goals. I probably just put them somewhere over here. Financial and business goals. Figuring out my sinking funds thing. I actually did make a little similar budget almost for 2025 that figures out my goals for sinking funds. I have a few that I still want to do. And then monetize my Google spreadsheet. You guys, I did monetize my Google spreadsheet. And I am so thankful to you all. A lot of you already bought it. I'm so excited. So excited. Here's a lip combo. It's a Makeup Forever lipstick called Rouge Artiste 162. I think. Whatever that says. Okay. And then we've got some Sephora Matte Chocolate Brown. I could wear this by itself. I love it. And then just for the topper, we've got some e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. Okay, now that you know what's going on, I'll keep going over my list. So, monetize the Google spreadsheet. I love that for us. I did monetize that. Shout out to all of y'all who helped me be brave enough to do it, because I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't. I was like, girl, why y'all want this little simple sheet? Well, a couple of y'all have bought it, and I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I did not expect that at all. I know Cash was gonna buy it because she been saying it, but a lot of you that I didn't expect to buy it bought it. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Post 5 items to Mercari. I did not post 5 more items to Mercari, but I did actually sell an item this week, and I shipped it off this morning. So I'm excited about that. This is what the color looks like. Obviously, I've used it. Complete a savings challenge. I did not complete a savings challenge. I'm still working on Save a Ween and my $15 blocks. But I'm almost done on, and I did start it. So it is not complete, but I call that a win anyway, because I had enough money saved to do Halloween candy, to buy Halloween candy, which was my goal this month. 10 no spend days. Y'all forget that. We didn't do 10 no spend days. We did. Hold on, let me get my planner out so I could tell y'all what we did, okay? Because we did more than that. I did, girl. It's you. Oh Lord. Okay, wait. I did 18 no spend days. Y'all heard it. 1-8. We did 18 no spend days, and my goal was 10. So she did that. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And even though I was buying a whole bunch of food from being seasonally depressed or whatever it was, I ain't claiming that for my life, but whatever was going on with me, I still managed to get 18 days because all that food was like literally between one weekend. Next, we have wellness and self-care goals. Meal prep weekly and finish fasting 16 per day. Wasn't so heavy on the fasting. I did fast, but I wasn't so heavy on the 16 hours. But I did meal prep weekly. Some weeks were better than others. I didn't go without. Let's put it like that. Work out 2 to 3 times a week. Crush that. I actually monitored that on my planner as well. I'm pretty sure I got about 12 to 14 days. I went every single day that it was offered. Okay, every single day. Limit candy, chips, and soda. No, I did not do that. Deep condition my hair at least once. I did deep condition my hair at least once. Work on a quick makeup routine. She did that. And go to the eye doctor. I did not go, but my appointment is set for the 4th of November. I will be going. Still haven't figured out the dentist situation, y'all. No. So spirituality goals. Keep reading Leviticus. You guys, I actually have not. I've listened to Leviticus on the Bible app on the iPad, but I've not like sat down and read it because now I've been into like the Bible app on my phone, and so not on my phone, on my iPad. So I'll read whatever scripture they have and then listen to the person talk about it, and then I will read whatever has to go with that. So I've kind of been doing a daily devotional that way, but I did listen to Leviticus. Girl, I've listened to as much as I can. That thing just makes me so grateful that Jesus came and died for me, because the way people had to do a sin offering for everything, and this one was getting killed if they slept with this one, and I was like, Lord, put who to death? Jesus. It was a lot. They had to do a lot. Go to the eye doctor. Okay, no, on a different devotional 40 days of the Bible. I've not read my 40 days to the Bible, but I said I've been doing a different kind of devotional. I've been a little all over the place with that. I visited a church in person. I did visit a church in person. I'm going to say that it was good, but it wasn't my idea of like great. Not in like a negative way. It just wasn't for me. It's funny because I came in at like 10 and they were just finishing up Bible study. I felt like Bible study was more like the message. And if you missed that, you like missed the message, which I didn't like. And then the rest of it was mostly like praise and worship and then a little bit of talk. And I would think it's funny because God really reveals things about yourself, because I love praise and worship, and I thought I would have loved the praise and worship part the most. Like, oh, I don't really have to do. No, but I was missing the word. I was like, dang, I wish I came at 9 o'clock so I could have got the Bible study. I might go back and visit for Bible study, but that's about it. And then my humble home goals, declutter my master closet. That's been moved to November because I was asking too much of myself. You'll see when we get to November goals, they're not that much. I'm just not doing all that. And then the master bathroom. Oh, I side-eyed myself, but girl, we did it. We did the master bathroom. There was a whole video and everything. Your girl did it. She did that. We did it. Master bathroom is a good space right now. It's not the final in its final form, but baby, it looks good. And then schedule my car oil change. I did schedule my car oil change and I did it. And work on my fall bucket list items. I did go find my hot cocoa. I searched high and low at the Sam's Club and finally got some. However, I feel as though I didn't do as much as I wanted. So I feel like fall bucket list is going to be top in my November. Like, I'm not going to give myself too much in November because I already, when we do my schedule, like my November calendar, you'll see there's a lot already going on. So goals and things, no. Y'all saw my budget going along, so I'm not going to bore y'all with the annual budget, like the budget recap. It pretty much all went as planned for October, and now we're gonna get into the November goals because I thought putting on makeup and talking to y'all about October was gonna go quicker than this, and now this video is a lot longer than I expected, but it's either you're gonna watch it or you're not. I love you all anyway.